Hello friends! Today I'm going to talk about how wonderful this year has been, which is to say I'm going to do the terribly cliched thing of looking back at the last year and thinking about all the things that happened. Except I'm not. Because it's not that much of a secret that the first half of the year was a total write-off of awfulness, and the second half of the year has been a mix of getting to grips with changing the direction of my life and writing. So instead of that, here are 5 non-cliche things I'm grateful for this year and 5 things I'm looking forward to for 2020. That means there's not going to be any family or friends on this list, which doesn't mean I'm not grateful for them. I very much am. Obviously, there's lots of awful things happening in the world at the moment, so this video is just about being grateful. Also, I promise I'm not going to start making videos of lists. So, number 1 is maybe skimming a bit too close to the family and friends thing, but I'm really grateful for my cats. I have 2, Persephone and Alexandra, and they're beautiful little tabbies. Having pets, and specifically cats, has been shown to significantly improve mental health, coping skills, loneliness, sleep, and even promote a healthy heart. They can help you learn to socialize better, and spending time with your cat releases oxytocin in your brain. All that sounds pretty good, even when you don't think about all the other amazing things about cats. That they're lovely, furry little balls of love, and that the vibrations of purring promotes general health and well-being. Okay, that last one hasn't been shown in humans, but I vouch for the effectiveness of a good purr. Number 2 is museums. Not any particular museum, but museums in general. I like wandering around museums on my own, and this has been particularly helpful this year during times of crisis. Being in a place that's filled with history, whether old or newer, helps me to situate myself in the world. I like wandering around museums when I'm feeling uninspired or thinking through a problem or issue, or with kiddo or my spouse or friends. I think museums are wonderful places to people watch, and they are definitely good places to go to just see some pretty things. Number 3 is pain. I know this is probably not something that often gets featured on lists of things people are grateful for, but this year I've been incredibly grateful for, and I mean both physical and emotional pain. To start with, having a spate of gallstone attacks that saw me in A&E once a week for a good 6 or 7 weeks made me realize how incredible our bodies are. Weirdly, I suppose because mine was malfunctioning. It also makes me really grateful for the NHS. Emotional pain is a bit harder to explain, but without going through all the pain that I went through in the first half of the year, I definitely wouldn't have made the choices I did, and I wouldn't be where I am now. Number 4 is reading. I read a lot and I enjoy reading, and I find a lot of solace and joy in reading. Reading is a good thing, and it's a place that I really love. Number 5 is having aphantasia. This might also seem like a weird one, but I've recently started appreciating that I have this. Aphantasia is described on aphantasia.com as the inability to visualize in the mind's eye, hear sounds in the mind's ear, or imagine other sensory experiences outside the present moment. So when I close my eyes and try to imagine something, I see a weird reddy blackish color, and that's all. I can imagine things, I just imagine in words rather than images and sounds. Being able to imagine sounds is different to the auditory hallucinations I get. I've made a video on that before, and it'll be up here in the cards. Now, I'm sure you're asking, why am I grateful for this? Well, it's nice to close my eyes and have nothing. It's nice to have a blankness inside my mind, a place I can close my eyes and be able to see nothing. I find it really calming. And now, 5 things I'm looking forward to in 2020. Moving on, writing my dissertation, having more time to read and think about my future, my book, Underworld Gods in Ancient Greek Religion, coming out. There's a pre-order link in the description below. And just being happy. Alright, that's it. I'd love to hear what uncliched things you're grateful for this year. Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe and see what happens in 2020. Thanks for watching. Bye.